Hey everybody, this is Erica, the technology nerd, likes to film stuff, and right here I have the Galaxy Note Fan Edition, and I also have the Galaxy Note 7. No, I did not keep it, I returned it, but I still have the box because I could not bring myself to throw it away, and I kept the LED view case as well. So, it's nice to have some accessories already. So the question I hear you all asking with much disdain is, why did you buy this? The Galaxy Note 8 is just around the corner. Why in the world would you spend money on this? Well, actually, it's mostly for you guys so that I can have a point of comparison. Since we obviously don't have the Galaxy Note 7 anymore, it's really going to be helpful to have this to compare to the Galaxy Note 8 when I do have it. Plus, the Galaxy Note 7 was probably my favorite device of all time. There was just something about it. So what I want to do right now is unbox it and see if my nostalgia really matches with how I used to feel. So let's look at these boxes, shall we? The first thing that I noticed is that the Galaxy Note Fan Edition box is just a little bit taller. That's because we do have a case that comes in the box. And I'm assuming otherwise that the unboxing experience is just the same. So this is the SK Telecom model, and this is a Korean model. And I'm hearing that we're going to have this released internationally. I'm not sure which countries. So it's going to be interesting to see which markets will get this. All right, ready? And there we have it. This is the coral blue model. Now, I only had the black ones when I had the Galaxy Note 7, so this is new to me. And ooh, very pretty. Let's go ahead and just slip this off. Some smudges have been left from the IMEI sticker. And here we have it next to the orchid gray. I really fell in love with the orchid gray color, and this is just as stunning. Let's hope the Galaxy Note 8 comes out in a blue coral color as well. If you look at the top, it's got this nice goldish color. It's still this matte finish instead of this glossy finish that we have on the Galaxy S8s. Let's go ahead and enjoy this. A lot of you guys commented, enjoy it, don't just rip it off. Well, there you go. So this is still one beautiful phone. I know we do not have that full screen that we have on the front here, but some people are going to prefer this. Let's see what else is in the box. It should be very similar to the Galaxy Note 7. So first you have documentation, SIM ejection tool, and this is thick. Here we have the Galaxy Note 7 box, and once you immediately open it, you can see you got that documentation as well. And you can see just how much thinner that is. So this is because there's a case in here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Now I do want to mention something. I figured out why they included a case with this. This is because your old accessories, the Galaxy Note 7 accessories, as far as everybody is saying on XDA, do not work. So this Galaxy Note 7 LED view case will not work with this. Now I don't know why this is and if they're going to update this and make all the Note 7 accessories compatible with the FE. I'm betting not. This looks like a clear view case. Let's go ahead and get all this packaging off of it. And this is just like the one we had with the Note 7 as far as I can tell. You have this rubber ring that goes around so that this doesn't move around and scratch your screen. So what else do we have in the box? Compared to the Note 7, still got the earphones. You've got your brick. This is the European brick. And it really looks like everything else is exactly the same. You've got your pen tips. You've got some adapters here. And your USB charging cable, also USB-C. So very similar experience. They just give you this case because you're probably not going to find working accessories. So let's turn this puppy on, and hopefully I got a good screen. That's something that I'm super crazy about. Y'all know that anyway. So as for some specs, in every way, this is the Galaxy Note 7, except for this has a smaller battery. We all know why that is. So it now has a 3200 milliamp hour battery inside of it instead of a 3500 milliamp hour battery. So I'll be curious to see what type of a difference this makes. And what I'm actually kind of excited to try is that this is the Exynos model. Here in the United States, we don't get the Exynos model of the phones. So this is the Exynos 8890 Octa. 64 gigabytes of internal storage, 4 gigabytes of RAM. Also has an SD card slot. Fingerprint sensor on the front, which is nice, although I have gotten pretty used to where this fingerprint sensor is. Doesn't bother me anymore. Muscle memory kicks in, and I forget all about that this once sucked. You've got a 12 megapixel primary camera sensor, You've got all of your Samsung health sensors here and the LED flash. Everything is just as you remember it. Headphone jack, USB-C charging port, speaker, microphone, the S Pen, which I love. Hopefully you can't turn this in the wrong way. Should I try it? Okay, no, it doesn't go in. Here you have your volume buttons, and what do you know? You've got no hardware button for Bixby, like on the Galaxy S8. So that's going to be a happy reversion for some. Right side power button. Top is your SD card slot and SIM card slot, microphone. Also, let's not forget about the iris sensing camera on the front and the 5 megapixel front facing camera as well. 5.7-inch AMOLED display. And boy, does my display have a green tone, but at least it doesn't look two-tone to me at this point. And Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and the back. Water resistant, the whole enchilada. Okay, so now we have this semi set up, and yeah, it's nice to have that fingerprint sensor on the front. First thing I want to do is reach upward and pull downward to see my notifications. That's something that I really welcome with the Galaxy S8 Plus. Just take my finger, pull downward, there you go. So I do miss that. That is one advantage to having this here. It's more like a Huawei type phone. So I do see a color temperature difference between my display on the Galaxy S8 Plus and the Galaxy Note 7. This is so common with AMOLED displays. Expect to get a different white point on just about every display that you see. But it doesn't look bad, actually. And you do have some controls underneath the display settings, so you can mess around with the color balance. And of course, that's only going to work underneath the adaptive display mode, just like with the Galaxy S8 Plus, but you do have that option. So I was saying initially that I did not like how green this is. Make it a bit warmer, mess around with the red, green, and blue balance. So that's a carryover that we have from the Galaxy S8s. Let's test this theory. People are saying that the accessories for the Note 7 don't work. This did just receive an update. So put it in. Nothing. Let's go underneath advanced features. And I'm not seeing anything pull up for this. That stinks. How about when I pop it in here though? Now you can see accessories pops up. And this is for the clear view cover. So indeed, this ain't working. I hope for an update, but thoughts are that they just don't want to support any of the Note 7 stuff. That's gone, that's a thing of the past. Okay, so I'm going and setting this all up, and I do have a word of advice in order to register your network. You can see right now it tells me that I have LTE, but when I put my SIM in here, it refused to connect to the network. I ended up having to go underneath General Management and hit Reset, and then Reset Network Settings. And that fixed everything for me. So this does work on T-Mobile. Looks just fine to me. Full bars. Aha! So this is where they go and smash you with bad news. So let's go underneath Samsung Pay. Hit skip here. It says check SIM card. You cannot use Samsung Pay with a SIM card from other countries. Insert the SIM card from Korea. I don't has one. So we will be waiting for the good people over at XDA developers to figure out something with this. There's got to be something somebody can do. So otherwise, taking a look at these phones, you can see that we've got this same Samsung experience version 8.1. We've also got Android version 7.0 on both of these devices. So this looks very similar, the experience with the FE to our Galaxy S8 Pluses. You can see even the icons look the same. It's just in Note fashion with a much bigger screen. So at this point, I think it's prudent that we show you the size differences. So finally, I can show the Galaxy Note 7 with the Galaxy S8 Plus. You can see the S8 Plus is quite a bit taller, but the Note is a hair wider. Let's go ahead and grab the smaller version of the S8, and you can see the size difference there. So I'd say that the Galaxy Note 7 or Galaxy FE is somewhere between the two. So excited to be able to pull out the pen and take my on-screen notes. That was something that I sorely and dearly missed. This is a feature that I used all the time, and all of my other favorite pen features have made a return here. So I'm going to play around with this, use this. Really get well acquainted with it. Ask your questions in the comment section below. I'll see if I make an update video about this. I will let you guys drive the content there. What do you guys want to see with this, and what type of an update do you want to see? I don't feel like doing a whole review over again, although actually I didn't get to make part 2 of my Note 7 review because it was taken from me. So you guys can drive the conversation here and help me decide what you want to see with this. Of course, once the Galaxy Note 8 comes out, this will be a good point of comparison. I'm excited for that. So this is all that I want to show for now. This has been the Galaxy Note FE in the blue coral. So this has been Erica, the Technology Nerd, likes to film stuff. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. If you want to know where I got this, I actually got this from Amazon, from the NGP store. They're located where I am in Washington State, so I was able to get this in just one day. Ordered it on Thursday, evening, and I got it on Friday, today. So that was pretty awesome. The only real downside that I can see right now is that I can't get Samsung Pay working. As far as accessories, we'll see what happens. But don't expect them to work, although I am pretty happy that we do have a case that works. So let me know what you guys think. If you would go for this over something like the Galaxy S8, or would you get this if you're not happy with the Galaxy Note 8? So let me know if this is an option for you. Have a good night.